Right. Fucking hell. It's been a long time, lads.
It's been a minute.
It's been a minute. It's been a fucking year.
Yeah, it's been a year.
Oh, yeah.
Literally a year since we last
That
More
is
than
hilarious.
it's actually been more than a year. Because we actually haven't. We actually didn't record in 2021.
I mean, we
we
did
did one
technically, but it just didn't come out.
We posted it in 2021.
No,
didn't
we had
record
one
it.
recording.
Oh
like
yes,
this,
we
the
did
camera.
an unreleased one.
The unreleased
Yeah,
one.
the unreleased one. Yeah,
That is missing.
we
yeah.
never.
Don't
It's
have a
missing because
file.
we didn't even edit it.
So
No,
we done
it's
a
not even
video.
missing. It's-
So obviously,
It doesn't exist anymore. It's been deleted. It's not in our records.
so
The link
Well,
expired.
it is somewhere.
I think we should
in the
start off by
cloud.
saying obviously we've made the transition, so you can see how we look now.
Transition. Yeah, we got. Listen,
Well,
we're
actually, I
moving
feel like
up.
most people
We're moving
know
up
that.
in the world.
We've
That's what's
fully
happened.
transitioned from audio to video.
Yeah,
We're a
Yeah.
vodcast now, guys.
money's up now.
Hannah didn't want to be on camera.
I'm a bit
Yeah.
shy. I haven't got a trim. I haven't got a trim. I'm looking a bit
He
bummy.
doesn't
now.
want to.
Pranav-
He doesn't want to get cancelled.
Yeah, he doesn't want to get
That-
exposed
You know,
for certain
He's a
beliefs
controversial guy.
and stuff.
I'm
But
not controversial. I'm just normal.
Yeah.
I'm just
Nah,
human.
nah,
I'm
it's not.
human.
anyways, so where did we go? What happened?
Yeah, I asked that. I just asked you. What happened.
I guess we kind of realized how hard it is to like actually run a podcast and like be consistent,
Life happened basically.
because the
Yeah.
whole point of a podcast is that you've got to be consistent with it. Like you can't just post whenever you want. And we kind of realized that.
Certain man didn't know how to edit, and certain people didn't have laptops to edit videos,
And
aka
certain
me.
people were just too busy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's, do you know what? Do you know what?
That's exactly
We
it.
all had a reason for not being in the podcast or like continuing it
Yeah.
from like
You know
last
what?
year.
I think a lot of obviously like we wanted to like move from audio to video. I think a lot of people were kind of saying
Saying it.
do
yeah.
the video thing,
Yeah.
not audio. But anyways,
Put
that's
a
what-
face.
You know what?
Put faces to the.
You know what?
the
We
voice,
we
isn't
did
it?
what the people wanted, and we brought you guys video.
Oh my god.
And
small amount of people that actually watch.
yeah, I can't lie. I didn't really think that many
Very small
people-
amount, but
Didn't really think
listen,
people wanted.
it doesn't
video that
matter.
much.
It like we're not doing this for like fame. You get me?
Why the fuck are we here then? We didn't
I'm
just pay
here.
for this
I'm
studio
here
just
just
for.
I'm here.
just
I'm here
sit
to
here.
chat shit. I'm just here to like
Yeah, you do that a
chat
lot.
shit. Anyways,
He does that a lot. Like
so
group chats
He's
muted all
even
the time
paying
when
money
he's.
now to just talk shit.
yeah, that's exactly it.
ridiculous.
But with I feel like with the podcast, it just it.
Go on,
remember-
Abs. Sorry, let me interrupt. Abs, just
Go on.
say why you couldn't. What happened with you? Like,
all right,
last
with
year,
me
like,
anyway. Like I just got really busy, like, and got a bit lazy with my free
Definitely more
time.
of the latter.
No, because
Listen,
I was
I ain't saying
I
anything
was
about
back to
that.
working.
None of my
I was
business.
back to working full time again. So I was working 5 days a week, and then the 2 days that I get off, I was just like, no, I can't be bothered to like. I'm just chilling. Like,
you didn't see the dream. There's
I
no
was
passion.
I was just chilling. I didn't want to like do anything. So that's what basically happened with me. So what about you two? Like,
Go on, Ray.
what was your
Go on
reason?
as well.
To be fair, I always wanted to do it. I was ready from the get go, but obviously I can't do a one man. Well, I could do a one man podcast, but there's no 2.5 beards with just
One beard.
one beard. So
Oh my god.
I enjoy podcasting, innit? I enjoy listening to podcasts, so that's why.
Yeah, do you know what? Over the last year, the way I've listened to so many more podcasts than I did last year, and I'm more interested in right now than ever before. I'd say, like, my interest has peaked in terms
Yeah.
of listening and wanting to record a podcast. I think we've all like become
It's funny because
invested into creating it again.
I've seen I feel like recording a podcast now as a guy, like
It's just
you should just get at it for it. It's just
Frowned
it's just
upon.
the-
Oh, my
it's the
days.
usual thing to do.
Yeah, but
I
that's
feel
just
like,
Twitter,
I
man.
saw this. I saw this
Podcast.
tweet. It was like, guys don't want to pay for therapists. They'll just start a podcast.
yeah, but that's the thing is, yeah, we don't even talk about like fucking that much about like in terms of therapy. Like it's not really. I don't see it as a therapy.
I feel like it is
session.
therapeutical though.
It's just a
Definitely.
conversation.
Like, It was definitely like you felt like you're getting your opinions and your thoughts and stuff out. So I feel like that was
Yeah, to be fair,
that
back
was
in the
quite-
day, everyone just used to use Twitter, and now
yeah.
everyone does it either via video or in a
I mean,
podcast.
we already explained obviously why we're doing this in our first few episodes.
Yeah.
We won't really jump into all of that, but obviously, like, you know, don't really see many. Yeah, like obviously the whole British Asian thing won't really.
Do you know what? In the last year, there's more that's popped up.
Is there?
I've noticed
I
it
haven't
so
really seen
much
any of
now.
we missed out.
Actually, there's
We
a couple
maybe
that
we missed out. In terms of compared to last year, I didn't see any, but now I've seen the growth of a couple like popular ones.
Yeah.
Another one, CEO Cast. I don't know if you've seen him. He's like an Asian version of the Diary of the CEO, and he interviews like.
Wait, what's his name? Is it Omar?
I can't remember his name, but
Oh, you know him by his
Drop it.
name.
No,
and that.
no, because there's this guy that I listen to, so Freshly Grounded. He's probably one of the first podcasts I listened to. They're obviously British, Muslim, Pakistani guy, a guy actually, and then his brother had one, but I don't think it was called that. But his brother's one was like a business-related podcast.
maybe it
Is
could
what I
be.
thought.
Maybe
But I don't think it is because it wasn't called that.
CEO Cast.
It was called something else unless they change the name. But yeah, shout out.
Shout out to the Asian brothers out there, and Asian women out there that are doing the podcast. You know, representing us.
Yeah, literally, that's all it is.
What about you, Pranav?
Oh,
what,
yeah, man.
What happened with you? Why
It's just-
weren't you on it?
Do you know what? Working from home, yeah. Last year we started off with a lockdown, so we were working from home till March, and
Well,
it-
yeah,
it
I
gets-
wasn't.
it gets busy in terms of with work. You end up working more than you should, and going over and above and beyond for like another company, but for a company, but yeah, it just got I just got overwhelmed with the amount of work. I was the only one that knew how to edit at the time. I could video edit, but I didn't have the resources to fully edit the video, so ended up me just having
Resources.
resources.
Elaborate.
So my MacBook's just old. That's it. Like, it's just a 2017
Nah, to be
student
fair,
laptop.
There's a lot to it. Like,
Resources.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I didn't have. I just had to take a step back, and I just said I can't do it because I'm not gonna lie. If podcasting was my full-time job, I would buy a new laptop and do it.
Pranav got a bit upset with me and Rayan.
Listen, you man.
Because he was doing all the editing and he felt like we were like putting too much pressure on him, so he got a bit upset. That's what happened.
I just wanted it to be fair, and at the time, I didn't see it as being fair.
And we did agree it was true, but Pranav did get upset.
It was just up to these man to learn. And that was it, and they didn't. So then it stopped. But again, like we all mutually stopped. It wasn't like just because these two didn't learn. That's essentially that wasn't the full reason. It was all because it was a joint decision that we let's give it a break and then see when we're ready to start again.
Do you remember that video we saw? I think you sent it in, and it was about how most podcasts when they start, they will last for like six or seven episodes.
Yeah.
And if they don't get past that 6 or 7 episodes, it's very likely that they'll
They'll
stop
stop.
completely.
that nearly happened to us.
Yeah, that nearly
It
happened.
did. No, technically,
'Cause
before this
how many
episode,
episodes did we do?
6. We did 6.
Exactly,
we released
yeah.
6. But technically, before this episode, that had happened.
Yeah,
that was
yeah,
our
yeah.
result. Like
Yeah,
the podcast
yeah.
had stopped.
Yeah.
Like
Mhm.
there was no progress.
But we're back. We're back. That was a long intro, but we're back.
Oh yeah.
So,
We're back and we're better.
But yeah,
so
But-
yeah. What's happening now then?
what have we been up to? So I kind of touched on that. Like I'm working full time now, so that's the big.
I think
Difference.
everyone is working.
Abs-
No, because
but
I was doing my
you were
masters, in it.
studying.
Yeah,
Fucking hell,
yeah, yeah.
man. I forgot about that.
So it's been a while since then. So exactly. So that's
you
like
come
the
back
big
fast.
change for me. What about you two? Like what's been happening with you lot?
Same old with me. There's literally, yeah. I literally just work, and that's about it. There's not really much to it. I
Not even
can't
gym.
lie.
You've been going gym now.
No, not for a while.
Yeah. So
It's
Rayan
hard.
gives financial advice now, as you can tell by his attire.
I don't normally.
He
joke.
uses trading 212 and all
I
those
don't normally
platforms. You know,
advise.
get at him for
He's-
cryptocurrency
Is it-
and NFTs.
he you know when
He knows.
I was
He knows
actually-
stuff.
I was
when I
actually-
when I got out the car, he told me that we've got the same 24 hours. That's the first thing he told
I'm
me.
dead. Shout out Molly-Mae.
Alright,
Oh,
do
yeah,
you know
we'll-
what? We'll touch on that later.
We need to touch
but
on that. Yeah.
Molly-Mae. I kind of see what you mean. I kind of see. What
Oh
my
my
days.
god.
Everyone cancel Pranav. please.
What,
See,
see,
the
this is
first
what I'm
thing-
talking about.
the
Cancel
reason-
culture is
Cover
toxic.
The reason he didn't want to be on video is because he didn't want to be cancelled. Yeah. But now, the first thing he says is
Wait, I'm
Listen,
gonna-
my
I'm gonna
opinion
leak-
is getting
I'm gonna
out
leak That Harris Tory video.
no. Listen,
What were you? What were you
Listen,
talking about?
50 likes and I'll post it on. We'll post it
50
on
likes
the,
on what?
on our Instagram.
If we get
50 YouTube
no 200 followers.
no, not 200 followers.
How
If-
many followers do we have? 80. No.
on Instagram.
I want
think
I
something
want
like
us
that.
to get to 100 subscribers on YouTube, and then you can leak it.
100 subscribers, and I'll post a very. Well, how can I put this?
Okay, no, okay. 100 is
cancelled.
too easy.
It's a very
Can I get
Yeah,
250? 250 is a good
very
mark to-
cancelling
250
video.
subscribers before that video comes out.
It's not a video though. Isn't it a picture? Isn't it a photo?
I don't know, to be fair.
I've got a photo of it, but
There's
yeah,
a video out there.
100
I
subscribers.
have that video,
I'll put it
though.
out. 100 subscribers and I'll put it out. 100%. I'll put it out.
Well, you said 250 and you're leaking it yourself then.
I'm not gonna leak it myself. You guys can leak it.
But
You guys just have to get it
yeah.
from me.
but yeah, what you been doing, Pranav, like for the past?
Do you know
year?
what? This time last year, I'm doing the same thing. I'm working from home. That's literally all I like.
Wait, but you got a new job?
Yeah, I got a new job. I left my old place. Needed some change. And yeah, I mean, it's good. I'm happy with the change. I'm progressing, which I'm content with. But obviously with the new, like, we've got, it's not a lockdown technically, but we've got the option to work from home, and I'm choosing the option. But I've definitely changed my mindset with working from home and just utilizing that time better. And yeah, I mean, to say the least, I mean, I kind of don't miss traveling to the office because fucking that shit's expensive.
No, I can't.
And
actually,
there's Southern Rail. You are fucking shit because honestly, how can they cancel trains for like 12 days and say there's no trains to London Victoria?
No, but Southern
makes
Rail's been
zero-
like that since we.
No, that's
sixth form,
never happened before. Never.
No, they were bad since sixth
you know
form. I
what, though?
remember.
Nah.
how
you know
bad
what though?
they were.
Nowadays, yeah, people have got that option to like work from home. Like, as in, like, if trains
Yeah,
are
yeah.
cancelled, people
Yeah.
can just work from home.
Yeah.
Before, like,
That wasn't the case.
yeah,
You just have to
actually,
get
it's
to the
actually-
office
I
late.
find it mad how
It's like
like,
hybrid working. I love it. It's the best thing
Yeah.
that's like the government have done since. Well,
Well,
it's not even the
they-
government.
It's
not,
Whatever
companies.
all
The
employers
pandemic
have
though,
done.
COVID
Yeah.
done it.
Yeah, that's one positive. Because it's so much nicer just to be at home for a couple of days and working from the office, so you get the best of both, which is like top notch.
Yeah, I can't lie. I can't relate. But I can relate to going into London, like commuting there.
It's long, innit?
Hey, it would suck. It would make you. It would make you just. It would just drain you the life out of you. Legit.
But I remember I had to do it for a couple months when I was back, like in my old job, and the rush, bro. Oh my god!
I hated it.
Yeah,
like,
to be
just
fair, that's another.
even
be-
getting a
benefit
train in
of
the morning.
COVID. You don't really get that anymore.
Yeah, do you know what? You have to plan your days. So like, I don't go to work on Mondays, or when the office was open, I'd go on Tuesdays because Mondays it would be packed. Everyone would
No,
go to the
I feel
office.
like because I used to go in on a Monday, and
It always
it
used to be
wasn't.
packed.
it wasn't. It was more quiet on Monday, and Tuesday to Thursday would be busy.
What? Oh yeah. Do you know what? Fridays was empty, but I loved it because like in the office, no one's there, so it's you can just get on with your work and there's no distractions.
Yeah, no, literally.
But commuting is long, man. Bruv, I probably spend 2 hours a day commuting to work. 2 hours of my day. Do you know how much time that is?
Yeah, but you live in Croydon, so
Yeah, okay. Bruv, it takes me fucking 20 minutes to get to London Victoria. It's just underground, which takes longer, actually.
Yeah, no. I can't
Like,
relate.
walk into the underground, get in the underground, going across the underground, and then back up the underground. Like,
I mean, it's literally just. That's all it's been. Then just work.
and it's not like my journey is like I can just read a book for like an hour. It's stop, start.
Yeah,
start.
that's the worst though.
I hate-
When it stops
I hate
starting.
Listen
journeys
to a
like that.
podcast
It's
for an hour.
annoying.
No, but then again, I can't because going underground and I have to switch the
Oh.
Wi-Fi connection, or I have to download the
Or
podcast.
download it. Yeah, that's not really a big deal.
I don't like that stuff. Downloading stuff.
But,
What else is happening then? What's happening? What has been happening actually
what
recently?
in?
Boris Johnson's getting
Around.
cancelled.
You see, I'm not even
all these
following that.
parties-
I'm not even following
Yeah,
it
I
because
can't
there's
lie.
too many now. Like I can't even follow what's
I
been
don't
happening
pay
with him.
any attention to. I don't pay any attention to the government stories and all of that anymore. Like, it's long.
It's a joke.
When
Is it Matt
from
Hancock?
when the UK public is having a meltdown over a Christmas party, the one thing that it takes for the UK public to have a meltdown over this government is a Christmas party. Not all the other.
That's
bullshit
crazy.
they actually,
But
done.
it's
I
Yeah,
swear.
but
on
that just shows you that Christmas is in the heart of
I swear
of
on
the
that,
British public.
On that same week, yeah, that they announced that whole Christmas party thing, there was that bill that got dropped. That something along the lines of like, if you've hold 2 passports, if you're a dual citizen, you could get basically sent back. If
Oh, this
you
is
were
that
to do
Preeti Patel thing.
Yeah, and that happened at the same week over the Christmas party.
Yeah, no one paid attention to that though.
Yeah, it's mad. It's like
Yeah, but even no, it's not. You don't even need to have a dual nationality passport if you're from another country. Like even if you weren't born there, you could still be sent there. I swear.
yeah, as long as you've got the other passport.
No, you don't need a passport there.
I don't know how it works. And
Oh, I'm not sure. But I know Preeti Patel's up to some dodgy stuff. Naughty, mate.
Oh my.
Shouldn't be doing those things. Abs will get deported.
Why me?
will I get cancelled if I say fuck Preeti Patel?
Yeah, probably.
She's
Preeti
she's an Asian representative in the
Listen,
Tory
she
party.
does not represent me. I can tell you that.
Why?
Because she
looks at
she's-
you, you know.
I can't. There's no.
If you shave, yeah.
You're moving mad.
If you shave, you look like her.
Saudi
The thing is, I swear we had an episode about Asian. Yeah, you dumb. That's what's bold.
Yeah.
Bold as well. But yeah,
Balding.
what was it?
Who's the other one?
Shut up. Well, we did an episode on Asian representation in it, and like one of the mad things about Preeti Patel is that she doesn't represent pretty much most Asians. Like, she definitely doesn't represent me.
No, I mean, I think most people.
She supports Arsenal, you
I think
know.
most
That's fucking.
Yeah, she's an Arsenal fan. Says it all,
most
really.
People that can agree that yeah, she's not really a representation. Like,
Oh yeah, you look like Rishi Sunak. Take your glasses off, yeah.
You know what?
Shave your beard. You'll look.
I
like
know
him.
Rishi. He looks like that guy
not
that
like my choice
you know
of
that
clothing
TikTok with
today
the guy.
didn't do me any favors, but
Have you got any tips on crypto? Market's down right now.
Listen, I don't even follow the
Buy.
like all this crypto NFT stuff. Yeah, like it's just nuts.
Do you know what? It's
It's
mad, yeah.
nuts.
I saw today.
It's money laundering.
Do you know
bro,
who?
I'm telling you.
No, it's not.
That's
Crypto,
what
not
it
money.
is.
It could be money laundering at the same time. but-
NFTs. It's got to be money laundering.
Yeah, I saw on Twitter today. Yeah, apparently Kim Kardashian and who's it? Floyd Money Mayweather. They're getting sued because they told people on their stories to buy a certain coin. It's an altcoin, so and they lost like a lot of people lost money over it,
oh
and they're getting sued and it's paid
But why? I don't get it. Why would they get sued? Like, isn't it? Why are people listening to them?
because I think sometimes they don't. There's like terms and bro, Abs, we know why people listen to them. They're like diehard fans.
No, but
and
at
stuff
the
like
end
that.
of the day, like that's on them. Like, why are you listening to celebrities' advice on?
Yeah, but that's just the culture that we're in right now.
Like,
Yeah, but I don't know. Like, I don't think that's not really.
Listen, if
celebrity.
Ronaldo told you to buy a United kit, would you buy a United kit?
No, but that's a United kit. It's not me, like putting my hard-earned money into like.
if Ronaldo said, "This is
lot
what
of
I
money.
invest my money in," and
I'm not gonna go and
obviously
do it unless I'm actually gonna do, like I'm
To be
actually
fair,
interested.
all right,
in
cool.
it.
I get it. Maybe you wouldn't. And
No,
to
but
be
you-
fair, I probably.
Yeah, but we're not
but-
dumb like that. So like, there's people out there that are
Exactly, so-
stupid that will listen to Kim Kardashian for financial advice, and there's a lot of people because she's got what nearly 100 million followers or maybe more.
To be fair, the
So,
whole the
Out
whole-
of that, there's gonna be let's say 10% or 5%. That's like what 500,000, 100 like 1 million people that will listen to her. That's crazy. Is it? Yeah, 1 million. Yeah.
the whole crypto thing, like, to be fair, like obviously I've delved into it a little bit, but I just feel like I don't know enough about it to like go ham.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, to be fair, I'm trying to get an early retirement in it, so. Might
Do you
just
know
have
what?
to
There
risk
are some stories, yeah, where I've seen people earn bread from it. Like, there's a lot of, they earn
I
so
know
much money
people-
from
I know
it
people that have earned bread off it, but it's
just
all
because they've
about-
got in at the right time and they pulled out at the right
The
time.
thing is,
like, being
it's
strong.
essentially. I was having this conversation with
But isn't that like
I was having this conversation with my cousin or one of my relatives, yeah,
Mm.
about how like, it's basically gambling because they were basically saying,
Yeah, I saw that. It's
you know
haram.
how gambling
Haram,
is
haram.
basically haram, yeah.
And trading.
Well, it's essentially the same concept, isn't it? So, I mean,
Yeah, is it?
Not to kind of
Is getting a loan haram as well?
interest in general is
Oh, interest is haram.
interest is haram, yeah. Like it's actually
if you pay interest, or if
technically
you
get-
take interest.
both.
Why is
Oh.
that?
Oh, you know what? I'm not a scholar in it, so I
Oh
don't
my
God.
No. You
Just
know
tell
what?
us, bro.
No. Look, I just don't want to give a wrong sort of
Or
explanation.
well, tell us what you're like. What you think.
What do you think?
What's your interpretation of it?
He doesn't know.
No, I do. The thing is, I don't. I feel like I don't know enough around the subject to kind of give
Yeah.
a proper.
Do you know what? He's just doing
explanation.
he's just in a politically correct answer,
PC.
so he doesn't upset his Muslim fans out there.
Muslim
What?
fans.
I don't know. No, that's not it. Honestly,
Shout out Rayhan's
genuinely-
Muslim fans.
Nah, it's not that. Honestly, genuinely, like, I to be fair, if it's haram, then there must be a good solid reason as to why. I just don't know how to articulate it in the correct way. So I don't want to say like the wrong thing. Do you know what I mean? And then it stays out there. That's all. These things are sensitive.
Yeah, but they're sensitive, but you can also learn from it. So it's not as if.
Yeah, so I'll learn it and then I'll come back next week. And then honestly, I would actually find out.
Does it say in the Quran then that it's forbidden?
It's haram. It's a fact. It's a big sin because, like, yeah, it
That's
just
mad.
is.
Fair enough.
But obviously, yeah. You know what? I'll find out. Just give me a sec.
Man's gonna Google it. Islam.com.
Man said Islam.
Is that a website?
I don't know. Probably.
But
I feel,
What else has
I feel
been
bad
happening?
now. I feel like I should know that.
No,
you'd probably know
you're
that.
still learning.
No, honestly, I feel like.
Did you go Islamic school when you were younger?
Yeah, you know I did.
No,
But-
as in, but did I know
No,
you
but
went to? I know
yeah.
I know the school that you went to,
Yeah.
but did you like do Islamic after school activities as well? In terms, because
As in,
I
like,
know some
Islamic
people.
Islamic like studies.
Yeah, is that a thing?
yeah.
Yeah, is that a thing?
Yeah, that was part of it. Yeah, of course. So like,
Was it
obviously-
after school or like within your timetable lessons?
Yeah, it would be. We would have like a period where like, my expressing. Yeah, we would have a period where like, yeah, we would be educated on like Islamic stuff. But you know what? Honestly, I'm still learning. Like,
That's
so
interesting.
I will be able to like, give, I guess, more better reasons when you're asking me such questions. To be fair, I wasn't prepared for that.
Did you learn about other religions?
Yeah, like you'd have
Like normal RE?
Yeah.
And then there was
Yeah,
yeah. Oh,
yeah.
okay.
No,
Cool,
of
cool, cool.
course, like know about
What?
communion and all that.
Communion.
Communion.
We're
What's
not
that?
Christian.
Shit.
What's the communion?
What is that?
Bread and wine thing.
Oh,
I'm not Christian, so I don't really know.
yeah.
Did RE, no?
Yeah, but that was
They didn't teach us that in our.
that was time ago.
Hinduism, like you worship idols and that,
No, we worship gods.
but they're idols, no?
They're represented by idols.
Okay, can we not talk about like religion, please? Like,
Again, like Rayan said, I'm not really that into
Yeah,
religion.
but hold on.
What?
No, hold on, wait.
I'm just copying what he said.
Do Hindus not like call like the things idols then?
I've
bro, I
never
can't
called them
I'm-
idols.
I don't know enough.
I just
to-
call.
Is that
I actually
offensive
don't
to
know.
say?
Probably, yeah.
I don't know.
I swear
Oh,
Muslims
come on.
call.
Do you know what?
I swear Muslims call Hindus idol worshippers.
No,
Like, and it's supposed to be like a derogatory
worshipping
term.
idols is obviously like not allowed.
It's
Was it-
forbidden.
what
It's
would you-
forbidden
what do
in
you
a lot
call-
of religions.
What do you call Hindus? And like, it's kafirs, isn't it?
No, that's
Is it?
people who just aren't
Muslim.
believers of Islam.
Yeah, exactly.
They're kuffars.
Kuffars, yeah.
Kuffars.
Right.
Ah.
That just sounds bare slurry, bro.
And you're Muslim.
No, I'm joking.
I called him a Muslim.
That's what
These are
Americans say.
sensitive topics, in it. Like, I don't want to get.
We
clipped.
shouldn't be laughing about these topics. We reading.
Yeah, no, you know what? I'll get. I'm annoyed that I don't know a good answer to that question.
It's
So-
calm,
Next time,
bro.
yeah.
You let-
Next time, I'm gonna bring up some questions about Islam next week. Yeah. You better be ready.
Bro,
Bro,
hold on,
man's
wait,
gonna
listen,
quiz him.
listen,
I'm not even Muslim. That's the worst thing.
What do you mean that's the word?
As in, I'm quizzing
That
you
is
about
the
your
worst
own.
thing, actually, right?
Exactly. Okay, it's not the worst thing. he's crumbling under the pressure.
Anyways.
Abs.
No, you.
Me?
You're like
That's it, comedy.
Anyways, let's move away from religion
Why?
because, bro, like, why are we talking about religion? Like,
Whoa, what's
it's-
wrong
Why
with
are you so
religion?
sensitive about it?
I'm
You need
not.
conversation.
Do you know what? It's because he's a non-believer.
I'm not a non-believer.
Or do you believe in?
Like-
you believe in God?
Okay, let's not go into this.
Oh.
We'll,
I don't
we'll have another
know.
episode. We'll actually
It's an
bring in
open
someone who's
conversation.
actually religious.
If the cameras
and-
weren't here,
have
you
this
could-
He is religious, though.
No, like, I mean, religious to the level where like they actually like proper full-on practice.
I
Okay.
do practice.
No, you're getting better at it. But we'd say
Bruh,
you're,
man said you're getting.
You're just baiting me out.
Man said you could. These are the things you could improve on.
Anyways,
Whoa.
As in, no, someone who studies the religion.
yeah.
Right.
I
okay.
practice my religion. I just probably don't know all the answers to
Mm,
your questions.
mm.
No, it's interesting though. I've always had like questions, but we've actually never really spoken about it because every time we talk, we always talk about something like not more entertaining.
Religion
that's a
needs to be
rude-
entertaining, huh?
Religion isn't
Pranav-
entertaining though.
Pranav
makes a joke out of
2022.
it.
No, I'm not making
Religion
a joke.
isn't entertaining enough.
No, but in terms of we've got other things to catch up on rather than me asking questions and stuff like that.
Why not?
Yeah, no, we can.
Why not do
To be
that?
fair, it's something that I guess we could talk about. Obviously,
I've never had a religious conversation with any.
That's because you're not religious.
what are we gonna get an imam on here?
Wait, why not?
Yeah, we could do.
Why not?
He'd cuss you,
Me?
both of you.
Wait, why
No,
me?
you won't cuff me.
He'd cuss you.
No, you know what? But I try. Like I do actually try.
He'd probably call you a kafar. Whoa, see, so that means just because you got offended by that, we should be offended by it too.
Innit? I told you it's a
It's
derogatory
derogatory.
term, bro.
It's
Told
not. I don't actually know if it's a derogatory term. To be fair, I'm sure.
Anyways, like
I'm
I
sure
know
It just means like.
I've got friends who are like Muslim who doesn't practice at all. Like literally doesn't do
Huh?
Yeah, we know you do.
any.
Wait,
practice.
only Muslim friends are on.
No, I've got other Muslim friends, bro. I'm not gonna name drop, but yeah. Look at him just thinking. It doesn't matter, bro.
Yo, my
Anyways.
mind's blank. But
Anyways,
anyways, we got the same
moving
24
on.
hours in a day.
Oh my god,
Bro,
is
that's
the
been a topic of
worst
the last few-
segue I've ever seen.
We've got 24 hours in a day, and I accept and I truly believe
Listen,
we all
don't let him
have
get away with
24
that
hours.
segue. That segue
Well,
was
so basically,
horrible.
obviously, like for those who have like.
No, everyone knows. Everyone's seen it.
Yeah,
Everyone's
it
heard
was
it.
only last week.
Molly-Mae is being cancelled or whatever for saying everyone has the same 24 hours in a day.
Yeah.
That's not
and-
exactly.
and-
that's not what she said though.
Exactly. So it's been
she said
broken
a lot
da-
more.
Yeah. I've watched the whole podcast
Yeah, yeah.
episode. I thought it was a good podcast about herself, and I don't think what she meant, and I'm not defending her, I'm just saying what she meant was well received by everyone, and
You are.
it wasn't portrayed in. It wasn't. She could have said it better.
The problem is the thing is I don't agree with the whole.
Have you seen the episode?
I haven't seen the episode. but
You've seen it.
even
You've seen it.
Yeah.
No, but even from the reaction, what I gathered from the reaction on Twitter and all of that is people are like too much on this cancel culture thing. Like I get it. Like what she said is dumb. Like I don't agree with it, but it doesn't mean like
No. But then you're saying what she said was dumb. But then if you look at what she said, which she said, she understands that people have come from different backgrounds. They have different resources, different financial capabilities, but they have 24 hours in a day. And I guess what I got from that is that we do have 24 hours in a day. How can I maximize my 24 hours to get the best out of me?
Okay,
but the
cool.
thing is,
I-
okay,
I
To get the best out
I
of me,
think
not to
there's-
compare it to anyone else.
Okay, cool. I think there's two sides of it, yeah. Like, I think first, on the negative side, like, to be fair, I agree with Abs. Like, the whole cancel culture thing is people will clip that 30-second thing and then, like, bit of the podcast and, like, obviously just blow it out of proportion and not put it in context. Like, there's always context that obviously people don't put it in, yeah. But also, bearing in mind, she's
22.
she's 22. I was gonna say that, but
Younger than us.
also she's a white, blonde-haired,
Yeah.
like, do you know what I mean? Like middle class. I'm sure she's middle class,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, she's middle class.
Yeah.
There.
Like in terms of how she grew up, so she hasn't
Picture, hot
really
picture.
ever been like disadvantaged. Do you know what I mean?
Mm.
Bearing in mind, like, yeah, she went on Love Island. Things obviously went her way. She's not. I feel like to say that would make a lot of people feel a certain type of way because they might not have had the opportunities that she's obviously had. Like, yeah, she's worked hard, but do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, but you're saying
I feel like
she's
I
worked
feel
hard,
like
but you're
No, but
you're brushing that aside
but
though.
a
what
lot
you
of
don't what
a
Pranav
lot of it is
doesn't-
down to luck as well, and the fact that she hasn't faced like disadvantages in her life that a lot of other people.
Yeah, but we don't know that though in terms of.
No, but the thing is,
As
I
what,
do know that.
No.
like, from
Okay, in
watching
terms
that
of
podcast, you know that, 'cause
race, in terms of race and status and class, yes.
which are all the main.
No, they're main
which are key
things. They're
in-
key things. 100%. I'm not downplaying that or whatever. But I feel like everyone goes through something in their lifetime. In terms of they'll go through difficulties, but I feel like a lot of people in this scenario have been slandering her because
But yeah,
slandering her and her work to where she's got now. And yes, she's had help, and it's who you know and how you get
that's
there.
the thing. No, but that's
But
the thing. Yeah.
She acknowledged, but she prides her own hard work and that's what I got from that video, rather than looking at
No,
myself and
but the
saying,
thing is,
"Oh, I'm a brown
thing is
boy."
not Pranav.
I didn't look at it like.
No, but the thing is,
And
not
you know,
Pranav.
and this is the wait. This is the thing about, this is the thing that I just got from this whole reaction on Twitter and this whole reaction on from what she said, is that she, like, we are conditioned to think what she's saying is bad. I feel like, in terms of, we're always looking down on ourselves. We always, like, I feel like that's the mentality that I've got, is that everyone looks down on themselves and they have to criticize someone else in order to make themselves feel better.
But the thing
But
is,
I'm not not acknowledging the fact that everyone goes through their own struggles, whether it be race, gender, class, or financial status. They all have it. But then, what do you achieve by bringing down a woman who's
no, but no one's. That's my point. That's my point, though.
She says she's worked hard, and from what she said, I kind of, to some extent, believe that she must have worked hard at some point.
But the thing is, though, my point at the start was that I don't agree with the whole cancel culture thing, but that doesn't mean like she shouldn't get flack for what she said, because what she's done basically is she's in a privileged place and she's sitting in that privileged place and saying that other people should be more like me. When
did she say that?
Didn't.
No, that's the thing.
That's basically.
I didn't.
You know what?
That's basically what
you're saying.
she was getting at, though. You can tell from the way
but that's your interpretation then.
But the thing is, the way she said it, it just felt like she was looking down on people.
I didn't see that though. I didn't see that.
That's the thing. Like,
I watched that whole episode and I felt, like, I was like, rah, like, she's got here. She's 22. I can be better. And maybe I'm too optimistic, or like I'm.
No, but I
like,
hear you.
I looked part. I didn't look into it like that. I looked into it like, right, she's 22. She's fucking creative director of Pretty Little Thing.
Yeah, but how did she get there?
That's fine. Okay, that's But
you're saying that. You're saying that like.
No, I'm saying that. I'm not saying, oh, I need to be creative director or I need to be a financial director at this age. I know that's not what I can achieve at my age, but I'm saying I can be better and I can do better with those 24 hours I have. Because in my head, I'm like, it's me against me. It's not against anyone else. I can't compare myself to other people because they don't know what I've gone through and I don't know what they've gone through. So that's what I took from that.
Yeah, no, to be fair, I hear what you're saying. Like, it's true. I feel like a lot.
And I'm not defending her in the way she said it. I'm just saying she could have said it better, but it got blown out of proportion, man.
I agree with that.
I just feel like she's in a privileged place, and she's, as much as you can say she's worked hard, blah blah blah. If she never went on Love Island, do you really think she'd be creative director of, like, what is it, Pretty Little Things?
Again, there's been loads of people on Love Island. There's been loads of people on Love Island. They are not creative director of any other company. She's probably the most successful out of the Love Island lot in terms of income.
Molly-Mae.
I'm not a Molly-Mae stan yet, but do you know what it was? Do you know what it was? It was that I watched that podcast and I learned a lot from her. And there was another podcast with Grace Beverly. Again, this is all from the Diary of a CEO.
Is that the?
She owns like
Starling.
Not Starling. That was she owns like a clothing brand called Tala and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
Like gym sportswear and stuff like that.
Yeah,
she said it like she admit this is, and if Molly-Mae wanted to say the things that she said in a better way, she should have said it like Grace Beverly, because she said the first thing she said is, I come from a privileged background. I'm white. I'm middle class. Exactly those things that you're saying.
That's
she
the
said.
Thing that annoyed me about that clip, because she got one of the things that she said was, "Oh yeah, I am this. People say that I'm like middle class, blah blah blah," and then she just completely avoids that whole conversation and just goes on to like talk about the
but also thing. I think you have to understand,
it's the fact that I don't think she realizes that she's actually in a privileged place. Like, she comes from a privileged place, because the fact that she like just blows past it even after mentioning it. Like, I swear one of the things that she said was like, oh yeah, people always say like I'm like lucky, I've had this, that, but she just completely ignores that and just goes on to like on that whole 24-hour thing. Like, that's what I took from it. Like, I just feel like she's not self-aware, and if you're gonna be there talking about like how other people should like do this, do that, they should like do this like I did, you should also talk about like, you should also be more self-aware about like why it was maybe a bit easier for you, or why like certain things may have worked for you and not someone else.
Yeah,
I think it was blown out of proportion though. Like if it was if it was anyone else, and I feel like the guy who does
Stephen
the
Bartlett.
podcast. Yeah,
Top quality lad.
yeah, he.
Hopefully he'll come on one day.
Yeah, hopefully. Because I actually like him as well. To be fair, but no, it was massively blown out of proportion, 100%. But and I do hear a lot of what Pranav's saying. To be fair, like I think as well, you need to look at it from a side where, like, to be fair, people on Twitter won't look at it like this because they don't
see
care.
that
They're
clip.
very reactionary.
Yeah, they'll see that 30-second
They'll
clip
see
and
that
they'll
clip, but you
go
have to
off.
think, like, what was her intention of, like, saying that? Like, I genuinely just feel like she was just trying to motivate
Yeah,
people that were listening. Do you know what I mean? She wasn't trying to come across like
snobby or like
snobby. Exactly. Like, yeah, she
was just saying her
at
journey.
the same time, she was talking as if she had pride in the fact that she had worked hard, which she probably obviously has. Like, to be fair, the whole influencer and all that thing, that's a whole other conversation. I personally just think it's
Bullshit.
stupid. And another thing is, like, the same people who are reacting the way that they've done are the same people, I feel like, a lot of the time who put her on that pedestal in the first place. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
That's true.
so
I feel like more people spent time on fucking slandering Molly-Mae than actually, again, working on themselves. That's what I just kept seeing it.
You
like,
see that clip
right,
and you're
he's-
like, all right, cool, fine. Even if you feel that way about it, like, but who cares?
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
her.
like, what,
That's the thing,
but
the-
but
the
again,
whole-
it's like, what do you want from her? Do you want her to say sorry? Like,
The whole the thing
Exactly,
is,
but and
bro,
that comes
like,
back to your point where people love to talk shit on other people or
That's the thing.
talk
It's
shit on people who are in
Twitter,
that
like
position to
Twitter.
make
You
themselves feel
can't
better.
take Twitter seriously, bro. Like that's why I said, like, the way Twitter reacted, or like how social media reacted towards it, is just like, it's just dumb. But my point is, that doesn't make her, that doesn't mean that she doesn't deserve some, like, criticism for that.
but
That's what I'm trying
another
to say.
thing is,
but you're right though.
thing
You're right
is-
though. Twitter does blow everything
It's a
out.
toxic place.
there's motivational
very
speakers out there that say that exact same thing and they don't get slandered.
No, but
for it
the
at all.
thing is though, there's motivational speakers, but they're motivational speakers for a reason, because they know how to actually say it in the right way.
Fine.
And if you're
That
not
makes
gonna,
sense.
if you don't know how to put it across in the right way, you shouldn't, because
Yeah.
that people will take it in the wrong way. It can lead to other issues. So that's the thing. Like, I wouldn't go on.
Do we even
like,
know that she's
podcasts
middle
and that.
class?
She's from
I think she
Hertfordshire.
explained
That
it
is
in
it's
the
a
podcast.
it's a
I
middle
I
class
can't
area.
remember off the top of my head now.
Yeah, like, not working class, innit? But to be fair, you know what? At the end of the day,
What's even mad is though, yeah, her boyfriend is he's from a working class background. Like, I swear he
Yeah,
used to
but
live in
low-key,
like
that
caravans
disproves
and
her
stuff like
point,
that.
though.
Like, what do you
Yeah.
mean?
because they
He has the same 24 hours.
No, but
he's a famous
But
boxer.
then again, you can't
And he
say
got-
like
he got-
he
he went
you
on
can't
the-
say her boyfriend made it though. He only made it because of his family. So you could say that.
and Love Island.
Yeah,
It wasn't because it was mainly because of Love Island.
yeah.
So
no one knew
we all have the
Tyson-
same
no
24
one knew
hours
Tyson Fury
if
had a brother until
we go on Love Island.
Basically, to conclude, Pranav, I think.
Pranav's a stan.
No, I'm not a stan. Do you know what? I just feel like it's,
He's got a stan.
you know what?
account
If that
for
was,
Muslim.
if I said something like that on internet,
I'm not even part of the Twitter.
no,
account,
do you know
man.
what? If I said something like
even-
that on the internet and I was just like, we all have the same 24 hours, I would not want that to happen, that reaction to happen to me, because
No,
especially
but it's a dumb thing to say. It's always been a dumb thing to say. Like, that what she said is not a new quote. Like, I've seen that quote on Twitter
This
so many
conversation
times.
is only happening because
And
of
it
the
always
fact that
people always get cussed out. No, I'm not lying. People always get cussed out whenever they've used that 24-hour line. I swear there was that guy who makes economics videos on TikTok or something, where like he says, oh yeah, like you need to invest in this. Like, that if you save
That's Rayan.
£10,
you've got that. You've got that.
that outfit. That if you save, I swear he said like if you save £10 a week, you can get £2,000 by the end of the month, year or something like that.
You can.
And no, my point is, people like he was doing that and making it out like it's so easy to make money, like as if like people don't have other stuff to spend money on that's like essential.
No, but no,
And
no, but then
no,
okay,
my point is, I swear he came out and said about the 24-hour thing, and he was getting slandered, like, because it's a dumb statement. Like, everyone does have 24 hours, but like the fact that people have different resources, people have other
does everyone
commitments.
have the same
Someone,
24 hours?
are you telling me a single mum,
no.
a single mum, yeah,
God, here you go.
has a single mum who's got a toddler has the same 24 hours as Molly-Mae, who literally all she has to do is
We don't have the
post
same
pictures.
24 hours, but we all have 24 hours in which we can utilize
but-
our time to do better for ourselves, not for anyone else.
No, but
for ourselves.
for ourselves, yeah.
You're not
but-
comparing. I like. Don't compare yourself to other people that because you can't. Because again, you don't have the same
Yeah,
24
but
hours,
this-
but you have
this-
24
this-
hours. Which
Molly-Mae
is what
is the CEO.
I think she was trying to say, which is what I got from
no,
that.
but
video.
she's got no right to say that when she's the CEO of a company.
Creative director.
Either way, of a company, yeah, that is out here paying like minimum wage, even less than minimum wage, like $5.50 to their workers based in the north of England, like
Midlands.
and it's actually mad when you think about it. And she's out here saying, did you not see that like that screenshot of one of the workers from like Pretty Little Things actually coming out and saying like how could she say that when just a year ago I was getting £5.50 per hour and I was working like 9 hours a day? Like what was she meant to do with her 24 hours? Like how could she make her 24 hours better? Like it's just dumb. Like
Yeah, but then this is what I think, that mentality of everyone. This.
Oh, so you're saying it's her fault that?
No,
she's
I'm not
working
saying. I'm saying it's the mentality where.
Lads, stop arguing.
I'm saying the mentality between where you're. It's a thin line between you're stuck in your situation where you are, and those are and that's where you are. There's
But
nothing.
isn't
Sometimes you can't do anything about
what
that.
she said.
You have to do that job in order to get to what you want. And then there's on the other side of that line, and
I think you just
is that
agree to disagree at this point.
there's on the other side of that line is that there are opportunities, or make the opportunities for yourself. Make your own luck. That's the only way to do it.
I get what you mean. But
Like,
it's not
don't
that easy,
sit in that bubble. And it can be. I'm not saying it's easy. I never once said it was easy.
Like for you,
but I'm saying you've got to try your absolute hardest to get out of that mentality. To look past everything that's going wrong for you. And utilize that time.
I get you, but what you're not understanding is like for you to like get out of that situation might mean you need to make a huge sacrifice that you can't actually make.
But that depends on
if you're working,
every individual is different though.
Yeah. You're like
there's working harder than there's working smart.
See, that's again, that's a dumb statement because some people can't do the job that they're like good at. They've got to stick with the job that they currently have because they can't risk losing that job and going into another profession because they'll have to either start from the bottom.
Yeah, I think
your
point stands. Everyone's circumstance is different. To conclude, because I'm tired of hearing Molly-Mae and all of that.
Stop talking about Molly-Mae.
I'm talking about like people's circumstances. Really, like.
Yeah, no.
Like the whole thing about you make your own luck, you make like you can change your life around if you wanted to.
It is circumstantial
like,
in that sense.
Yeah, to a certain point it is. Like small things, yeah, like you can wake up early, you can go to the gym, you can do like little things to change your life. But to the extent of like, oh yeah, like I can change my whole life around just by like, I don't know, leaving this job and going to another job, or like stuff like that, it's just not realistic. And I feel like the way she was saying I feel like a lot of people took it that way as well. Like she might not have meant it that way, but it came across like that's what she was saying. Like, yeah, everyone's got 24 hours. Like, make your 24 hours.
No, do you know what?
Better.
It's the fact that she said the same 24 hours. If she didn't say the same 24 hours, and she said it in a way where it's like we all have 24 hours. We all have that. Can have some. We all can use that our time a bit more better, a bit more wisely. Yeah. Then I don't think she would have cancelled. It's the fact that she said the same 24 hours, like saying, and she compared it to Beyonce and da 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 da.
But has she come out and? But then again,
she put a post on Instagram, but
correcting everyone or correcting what she was meant to be.
That's where you.
She's saying sorry. She said sorry. She's offended.
So yeah, moving away from obviously all of that, Molly-Mae.
We hope you enjoyed
same 24 hours, all of that.
Our little discussion argument.
Abs and Pranav have a disagreement over.
I can't lie. Me and Pranav, anytime we have a discussion, it just turns into an argument.
They disagree on everything. Yeah, to be fair.
We're just two opposite.
He's a prick.
Anyway. Anyways.
But yeah, no. In terms of obviously how we're trying to. Speaking of, I guess Molly-Mae on a podcast and all that, we're also trying to aim to bring like guests on and whatnot. So
we want feedback.
Yeah,
we want some
feedback,
tips, whatever you want. Like, do you know what? We've got a plan set in place, and we would love for feedback.
Yeah,
we'd love for you guys to give us some input and just tell us what you like about it. And if you don't like something, we'll take it on board. But essentially, this is our podcast, and we're going to do it the way we want to do it.
So it's been Abs.
Yeah, Rayon.
It's been
in a bit.
Yep.
See you soon.
See you guys soon.
Bye, guys.
Like and subscribe.